Australian sandy beaches to Doha's deserts, offering a variety of options, there's something for everyone. Before we jump into our list, don't forget to click that subscribe button and that bell icon to always be updated on all things travel. Now let's get into it. In conjunction with Sunday Islands, a group of islands 34 miles away from the coast of Queensland, the Whitsundays provide all the amenities you'd want to anticipate in a tropical paradise. Blue waters that are crystal clear, meeting white sands that are in motion, and of course, lovely undeveloped beaches, included in the Whitsundays and in the Great Barrier Reef's heart. Henderson Island, one of the most desired vacation locations in Australia. Therefore, while on vacation here, you'll be surrounded by sparkling white beaches. A combination of coral reefs and marine life are ideal for all of you that adore snorkeling. It is also the best starting point for exploring the globe in the Great Barrier Reef, which is celebrated in Whitehaven Beach. Next up, Kenya. Kenya has long been a popular destination for safari tourists. There is so much to see and do here. Beyond the Masai Mara, there is so much to see. Therefore, your upcoming trip is definitely going to be a lovely one. On your way to the tranquil village located on the African coast. Tucked between gorgeous beaches and the tropical forest, a community named Watamu. Since it was initially populated as a rural area, this area's Swahili outpost has stayed a refuge for peace and tranquility. Consequently, if you're looking for a vacation that's unhurried and casual, then this is the ideal location for you. However, during the adventurous times, you furthermore should ride a boat to the Marine National Park to check out the entire area and its wildlife. Next up, Doha, a beautiful city of almost 2 million people, individuals who provide a blend of current medieval and historic customs, and one of the top hosts in the World Cup. Currently, one of my favorite aspects of Doha, whether it is day or night, is the skyline in the evening. Hot, sunny days are almost always present across the entire year. However, I urge you to visit the National Museum to discover the rich cultural legacy of the nation. Moreover, you can also take a visit to Corniche if you want to witness some amazing views of the ocean from the promenade. Moving on, we have the largest city in South Korea by far, Seoul. Seoul, Korea is another popular East Asian location that is in fact provides no limits to the city's attractions. However, I advise you to begin with a few of the numerous palaces out of the 5 in total in Seoul. For a taste of authentic Korean food, visiting the Museum of Culture and Architecture is a must. The village you ought to be is your first option, neighborhoods with little streets featuring authentic Korean culture. So it's a special location and a historic one as well. The added benefit is that it is at the heart of the city, likewise close to the next attraction in our video, Shandok Palace, which features its beautiful gardens. Additionally, there is another palace nearby, constructed in 1395, where Seoul was proclaimed as the capital of South Korea. Therefore, be sure to have the opportunity to view that pair. Next up on our list, Tokyo. 2 years on following the border's closures in the midst of the pandemic, Japan has finally opened its doors once more to tourists. Consider Kyoto as your first stop. Situated in the heart of the archipelago, Kyoto is widely regarded as Japan's capital of culture, featuring geishas wearing vibrant kimonos, rising from trees with wooden tea houses, gold and bamboo shrines, as well as silver and gravel sand, of course, its beautiful gardens. There is a lot to do in Kyoto. The Dion is where you may see geisha. Higashiyama is home to numerous exquisite temples to discover and ascend in, and one of the most notable western hills is the conventional neighborhoods and the location of groves of bamboo and temples. Don't forget to explore the famous Fushimi Yanara Red Gate shrines, and make sure to check out the cherry blossom season beginning in late March. Next up, we have the chic capital of Thai in Malta. The entire city serves as evidence of magnificence of the Maltese Knights, the European nobility who received grants. The Maltese Islands were given to Spain's king in 1530. The town as a whole is acknowledged as a UNESCO-designated World Historic Site, featuring beautiful illustrations of Baroque architecture, and standing out amongst them is the Cathedral of St. John. After there is the Toriosa Sangol, and prominently recognized as the Three Cities of Malta, where historical relics still exist. maintained for hundreds of years. Malta is a country that values preservation and is a fantastic vacation spot. Next on our list is Las Vegas, one of the most cherished cities in all of the United States. With its constant energy, high-rise hotels with pools, and the wonderful convenience of access to roulette and crepes, Vegas has a reputation for being ever so dazzling. This 2023 Sin City will become opulence with the Las Vegas Strip as Formula One returns to its racetracks for the first time in almost 40 years. The racing vehicles will now travel along the Las Vegas Boulevard in the competition as some of the most famous sites in the city as well. Next up, Indonesia. Currently, Indonesia is regarded as a very inexpensive vacation, while a huge number of tourists visit Bali, where the costs of resorts is definitely higher and expensive. You can still take advantage of a far more affordable and more tranquil travel in locations like Lombok. This is east of Bali. Notice how this is blessed with beautiful beaches and a much-needed getaway from the commotion of travelers. Next up is Raja Ampat, which means Four Kings, an extensive archipelago of islands providing a view of the landscape featuring breathtaking views and vistas. These two areas along the course from Lombok to Raja Ampat provides an extensive view of the landscape, but do be prepared to travel quite a distance while visiting this far-off island. And moving on, we come to the northern foothills of Marrakesh, within the busy city in the Atlas Mountains, one of the largest medinas in the city and the most visited places in Morocco. From the palace, the necessary square, there are so many stars in busy costumes. A lot to do, eat, and drink around here, and plenty to see. For starters, a good point to start with in Morocco is to visit Bay Marrakech. Try to stay here in Riyadh, and that's the Medina's ideal position. Next up, Iceland. Among its features are the mountains and waterfalls with striking scenery. Mass tourism hasn't affected the West Fields. It's among the nation's most beautiful and inspiring places. Although the towns are few and far between, among them unspoiled landscapes, which are incredibly striking with qualities that are unique to the nation. While this field does demand a lot, when driving, the scenery alone will be well worth it. And I believe it to be the ideal location for you to get away and enjoy Iceland this year. And there you have it, folks. Those would be some of the best travel destinations for you to check out with this 2023. If you found this video interesting, don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button, and click that bell icon as well to always be notified whenever we have a new video. Thanks for watching.